urge you to pause and study carefully what I've written on the screen and understand that the heart is the seat of intelligence. And what they're doing means that they're sealed in a way that they're stuck on stupid. So ultimately, the purpose of this idea is to dumb down the population so that they are too stupid to do the right thing forever, and they'll never stop and look back at history and say that they are the ill-gotten gain groups that don't deserve to live, and instead they'll pretend that they're the good guy. It's part of the purpose of this ritual. Obviously, the martial arts you have in the mainstream martial arts are to put on a show. They're not serious. American martial arts aren't serious. Obviously, the African martial arts systems were the more serious martial arts, the more effective, the more naturally combat applicable. And obviously, Igbo is the bell that rings the loudest. And obviously, the Igbo king was the martial art king, and it ends with me as the rest of my family that have chosen to survive have decided to do it their way and to reproduce in a way that is void of spirit. So the entire world has been cut off from the true spirit. And for a long time, for thousands of years, it has been like this with all the tribes, all the peoples of the world, where they do satanic rituals and pretend to be receiving some kind of spiritual power. Okay, Yah is the devil. What they're doing is confuse into the ritual notes. So when people come across it, they think that they're actually paying homage to Ra, when they're actually paying homage to Yah, the moon, lunar cycle, lunacy, and lunatic, the prince of darkness, the moon. So they basically channel certain quote-unquote spirits, which are really ideas, psychology, right? They're in a trance-like state channeling ideas and pretending to do something spiritual. There's the crazy bitch, the scared whore, the reluctant rapist, there's the crazy brute, and there's variations of nerds, and these are pretty much the ideas that they're channeling, and they have certain animals like wolves and jackals and bulls and owls that they associate with these ideas. Dragon, for instance, is a play on words for drain, G being another word for Ki, the Sumerian earth goddess, okay? Drain, G, or nerd, G, you know. And this has to do with a nerd who obviously can't connect to the spiritual world, who is focusing on the world energy. So I've put some pictures here to help you understand what's going on, including the clown faces where you see, you know, the clown, the Joker. These are people making fun of the African martial arts hero and showing him in his dead version. Now, if you don't understand why this is part of the Why Women Should Submit to Me playlist, you're an idiot, okay? To not submit to me is to accept the masses of evil people who are outside the spiritual truth. Even Matthew 10:22 in the Bible was the white man telling on himself, so to speak, right? And the synagogue of Satan, his allies, the Romans and the synagogue of Satan people, who are the main people behind this. Okay, it says you'll be hated by everyone because of me, because everyone has bred in sort of pagan, sort of evil reproductive cycles outside of the martial art order. You are insane if you don't see it my way. I've explained it in a way that a child should understand, in a way that kids can understand, in a way that there is no viable counterargument. It is stupid not to see it my way. The heart being weighed on the scale is the seat of intelligence. Ma'at is like rolling the dice on the mat, seeking to replace the divine order, which the ostrich feather obviously is a tall fucking Ichabod Crane type pussy, and not the true African martial arts sort of form that it's supposed to be in, right? Life form, lifestyles. The knife also proves my point. The wordplay there. The wordplay there is pretty straightforward. It has to do with killing the enemies, all the E's, right? The fatty, the crafty, the shifty, the cheesy, the corny. These are all kind of despicable, childish, Babylon, baby line ideas. Okay, I can go on and on about why I'm fucking right. You're an idiot if you don't see it. I'll give you $1,000 to prove me wrong. This is the hunt. This is what they've always done. They hang people from a tree. Cursed is he who's hung from a tree. Why? Because it has to do with the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. It has to do with the earth. Okay, the earth goddess, the tree coming from the earth. It also has to do with the stick fighting. Where do the sticks come from? The tree of life, the martial arts order, the martial arts spiritual order, the martial arts spirit. Right, spirit. Jesus came to bring a sword. It also has to do with the magic wand, the tree of knowledge, the knowledge of the occult, to leverage that to find your life in this world with cowardly, sniveling whores who aren't worth living and mating with, and aren't worth living with or mating with, and to bring in more hellspawn to do this ritual. And of course, the New World Order ends when I am dead. The New World Order begins when I am dead, because that's when there's no more valid, natural martial artists to sacrifice and to kind of bring in the spirit. And one way to look at it is the shadow, right? Shadow boxing, right? Put it inside the box. Manifest something inside of a box, right? Magicians and boxes and magic wands and pulling a bunny out of a hat, right? They're trying to pull the spirit, the dark spirit, the antichrist, the anti-anointed king of king, pharaoh, martial art leader in through the occult system and through this occult ritual, which includes rape and panic sex, panic, right? Pan, backwards, nap, pacify, both mean all the Greco-Roman deities, all the demons, right? The deme, demos, and Deimos, D-E-I-M-O-S, the deity of terror. When you put it all together, it's very straightforward what they're doing. It is satanic ritual abuse, has to do with the Greco-Roman mysteries, has to do with Egyptian mythology, has to do with Babylonian mythology, Sumerian mythology, Canaanites, Phoenicians, and on and on. Every fucking system in the world basically ties into this. Voodoo, you name it, right? Santeria, all kinds of bitch shit, hoodoo, just utter scum. And they've made the rules where, you can't insult us. You're a bunch of scum. You're a bunch of rape cult scum. What kind of fucking rules would protect filth like you? Who want to live in a planet where fucking the law protects trash like you? God hates you for what you're doing to me. You're fucking stupid if you don't see it that way. And I will see all you bitches in the afterlife. I will see you pussies.